We've invested literally hundreds of thousands of dollars into different strategies to grow our business, and one of them has returned more than everything else combined, and I want to share with you what that is and how you can implement the exact same thing very quickly. When you're looking to grow your business, there's so many different strategies. You could obviously invest in some type of paid ads, you could start making content, you could start trying to rank in SEO and different key terms. There's a million things you can do, but the one that's the most valuable that we've seen return more than anything else is investing in skills, investing in strategies that have already been proven. Why reinvent the wheel? Right? You can always see who the pioneers are, the explorers, by the arrows in their back. Right? It's Russell Brunson saying, and it's really true. Why not just model success? If someone's figured out something that will help your business, especially industry specific, why are you going to try to figure it out on your own? That's why people use these high-level consultants that are paid thousands of dollars an hour to implement different systems into their business. Most people don't want to hire a coach or a mentor, but I truly believe if you find one, especially industry specific, that's already accomplished the goal, already gotten past the challenge that you have, it's super valuable. For example, I know there's a mastermind for water treatment companies. So niche, right? There's a ton of these people that get together and share best practices, share what's working in their region. Right? They're not even competitors because they're all geographically based. It's the perfect way that they can all learn from each other. If everybody is siloed and has to make their own mistakes and has to learn their own lessons, then they're all going to learn at a very slow pace. But if you get 100 people together that are all trying different things, they can all share what's being successful and what works the best. So I really do recommend trying to figure out for your specific business, what is it that you can learn that you can pull into your business? Now, obviously, if you don't have the time and you have more resources than time, maybe it's a better investment to hire somebody that already has that skill set, which makes total sense. They come batteries included, so to speak, and that's a great investment too. Otherwise, I recommend acquiring the skills yourself or for someone on your team. So there's skills people can learn on paid ads, right? They can learn how to be a great content marketer. They can learn how to be a great networker. They can learn all these different strategies that would be valuable to them, but most people don't want to pay to learn things. Right? We learn things from college, and that's typically where the education stops. Sure, maybe they go to graduate school or get an MBA, but that still doesn't necessarily teach you that very specific skill set that's going to take you to the next level. So I've invested personally hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars of my own money in various different programs, different coaching programs, different mentorships, different mastermind groups, and it's honestly the best investment we've ever made. I mean, we took one course once many years ago to learn a little bit more about LinkedIn, and that has probably returned over $1.8 million in revenue. Just that one course we took. So just acquiring these skills, it's not that difficult. It's going to take some time and energy. Obviously, learning anything new is hard, but I don't think there's a better investment that you can make as a business or a business owner than acquiring some type of skill that's going to pay you dividends for years to come. Think about it, no one can take it away from you, right? The government can't tax it. When you buy real estate, right, it can be taxed, the rules can change. You're investing in the stock market, companies can go down. But if you invest in a skill set that you're going to own for life, it's literally impossible for anyone to take it away from you. So that is something that I think is very overlooked and super valuable. Now, where can you find some of these? Industry specific, you have to Google them, for example, for your own industry, or ask other people in the industry, hey, is there any courses you recommend, programs you recommend, masterminds you recommend? And of course, if you start Googling them too, the algorithms are going to serve you ads that are probably very specific to what you're looking for. So that's going to happen by osmosis as well. So if there's one investment I recommend making in 2024 and beyond, it's acquiring some of these skills. Now, some super valuable skills right now, I think are going to be AI related. If you can find someone, a company, a coach, consultant, a group of people that can help you implement AI into your business, that's probably one of the most valuable things. Now, we don't do any of this stuff, so you're not going to be able to get it from us. I'm not pitching you here at all. I'm recommending that you do this to add value to your company, and I think that's totally possible with the right mindset and with the right amount of energy put into finding these programs. So AI is probably one of the easiest ones that I could think of that will return a lot here, because a matter of a few years ago, a graphic designer might have been $85,000 plus a year, and now there's plenty of companies you can outsource that to, or even potentially bring it in-house with someone with a little bit of AI training. Now, of course, I'm not saying it's going to be as good as a person that has spent years and years and years learning this skill. However, we're probably not terribly far away from someone with little to no expertise in graphic design being able to completely replace that person. And there's a million other examples like that. So AI is one I think of, at least at the time of this recording in June 2024, that would be super useful to look into. Another one, which I'm going to talk about in a secondary video, is where to invest your money where to invest your cash reserves, because I think there's some places that are far outperforming others. And I think it's becoming critically important to look into that and acquire that skill because of the way that inflation is moving and the way that our purchasing power is being decreased at a faster rate than any time I've been alive. So there's got to be a way to acquire that skill as well. I'm actually going to talk about that in the next video. So make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss that one. But I hope this has been valuable for you and kind of got the wheels turning of where can I look at to find people that are going to provide information to me that's extremely valuable and that I'm going to be able to use for years to come. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.